All right, the government has resumed construction of 16.4 billion shilling leather industry park that has paused for 3 years following funding and flooding challenges. The effluent treatment plant, major component of the park, is expected to be complete by the end of June 2021. Brenda Kerubo reports on the government's efforts to develop a sector riddled with exports of semi-leather, commonly known as wet, and smuggling of raw hides and skins.
Arid and semi-arid lands hold 60% of the country's livestock population, about 15.8 million cattle, 1.3 million sheep, 1.9 million goats, 4.6 million camels, and 1.2 million donkeys. Livestock is the main source of livelihoods for households in these regions that hold immense potential in providing raw material to the leather sector.
The intention of government is to make sure that we add value to our raw material, which is hides and skins.
There are about 10 tanneries in Kenya, a low figure linked to heavy investment needed to set up a plant. The ongoing construction of a leather industrial park in Mavoko, Machakos County, seeks to provide much-needed investment into leather manufacturing.
We are creating the most expensive and incentive for tanneries is what the government has taken over that responsibility, so that instead of putting up your own effluent treatment, the government provides. It is common for different enterprises on the park, so that you are relieved of that extra burden.
The total estimated project cost is 16.4 billion shillings. Out of these, the Kenya Leather Development Council has so far received about 10% of the allocation. Low funding and delay in release of allocated funds has seen the project stall a couple of times. The resumption in construction has seen the council receive 24 applications from local investors.
We understand there are resource constraints, indeed there are, and government, to mitigate that, has revamped the PPP unit, public-private partnership units. And this is where all Kenyans were interested in seeing how can I participate, what has government put for me, how can I bring my savings, how can I get together with my chama, my friends, how can we invest?
World Bank estimates global trade in leather at nearly $100 billion a year. Africa owns a fifth of the world's livestock population, but accounts for only 10% of the raw hides and skins production. That figure is even less when it comes to global leather production. Brenda Kerubo, KTN News.
And that's it from Business Desk. I'm Brian George Otieno. Moses Wahisi is up next with the sporting action. Enjoy the